if it's like because I'm getting older and when I see like old, like maybe because when I watched like Sting wrestle with a t-shirt on for so long in TNA, and then I saw him get hurt with Seth Rollins a couple years ago. And then like when I saw 48-year-old Kurt get put through a table by Braun Strowman, who's just like this massive dude. And like, I know it's a simple, like, it's a simple power slam through a table, but I was like, ooh, like it just kind of, it hurt to watch. And I know obviously he was fine and nothing was wrong and he came back, but there's just like moments where I'm like, I mean, that dude's 48. He doesn't need to be taking bumps. So maybe you do one more match with him because this was so impromptu and so out of nowhere. But I don't know if you had the same vibe watching, him taking bumps tonight, but I was just like, ugh, it made me nervous.
Yeah, no, I was definitely nervous for him. Well, I was actually just, thinking like, he's an older dude. Again, like this is not like I get it. He wrestled maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, maybe longer, maybe 8 months. You know, just getting yourself ready for that, and getting the whole stretching regimen down and all that stuff. I was thinking like, this guy could, not even just like, thinking like he's gonna break his neck. I was thinking like, he could, tear a muscle. He could, something could happen here. So I was definitely worried for him. I thought they kept him to a healthy minimum though. Like they kept him out of that for like half the match. The match went on for about 45 minutes, it seemed like. And he was out for a good portion of that match, so he didn't have to do anything physical. I thought the Braun Strowman bump, while it looked scary, I thought he protected him pretty well and kind of it looked kind of gingerly that he put him through the table. So I wasn't really too uberly concerned with that, but I was just more concerned with just, this guy just found out 2 days ago that he has to wrestle in a pay-per-view main event, and Kurt Angle is not the kind of guy to just phone it in. I saw like somebody posted a thing again on the Trey and Adams show page where they showed like these like highlights of Kurt in TNA taking these outrageous, like totally asinine bumps. And I don't even think it was a pay-per-view match that he did those on. I think it was just a random Impact taping.
He used to take, he used to flip off the cage in TNA a lot and like in front of like 1,000 people. I was just like, oof, like
right. I know, like he needed to be saved from himself in that company. He really did. He was just out of control. So like I was thinking like sort of like, he might feel pressure to also do something impressive. And I think they curbed that as well. I thought everything was pretty safe with him. I was happy.
The internet is already having fun with Kurt and the Shield attire there. I'm going to put it on the screen here so you won't be able to see it, but it's on the Trey and Adam Show Facebook page, which obviously will be changing. It says it's a picture of when Kurt first walked out with the Shield, and it says when your dad is more excited about trick or treating than you are, and it's him putting his hands up because he was very excited during the entrance. And the internet's a rude place, so I had to share that one. But that's naturally going to happen. But he is 48, so I mean, and he is a dad, so